Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing, or predicting I should say, the must-win six-pointer game against Nottingham Forest for us Spurs. So, going to kick us off by first saying thanks again for all the support on the channel and for everything going really well with engaging with views and the new subscribers and all that. You're all so welcome, and I hope that I'll be like content and stuff. So without further ado, thanks again for that. If you like the video, please like, comment, and share. Hit that red subscribe button, that'd be great. And we're going to get into it. So we're going to kick off things. Form. As of late, as we know, both teams have struggled really to get going in the league. In Europe, both sides have been quite decent as of late. Forest obviously winning their last game on Thursday night now, just gone, and Spurs winning as well against Atletico Madrid, putting in, my opinion, the best performance that they put in all year, whether be it under Frank, probably even be it under Tudor as well, but that wouldn't be too hard. And so, yeah, they did savage to win the game. Unfortunately, we didn't get through on the night, but look, that's football, that's the way it goes. However, in the Premier League, things have been completely different. Spurs haven't won a game in the Premier League in 12. Forest in the last 5, they've only won one, and that was not even in the league. That was Thursday night's game in the Europa League. And I think Vitor Pereira as well hasn't won a game in his 14 league managers this season, be it at Wolves and at Nottingham Forest. So both sides coming into this game needing the 3 points. They both come in absolutely, I suppose, whoever wins this game, if there is to be a winner, leapfrogs the other team in the sense of getting that bit closer to safety and above the relegation zone. So I suppose where both teams are, so Forest are below us as of now. Spurs sit in 16th with 30 points, and Forest are below us with 17th with 29. That being said, Spurs were only 1 point off relegation zone fellow strugglers in West Ham. They're sitting there, and they're going to be looking to try and capitalise on, be it Forest misfortune or Spurs misfortune this weekend. With that being said, then, with every game and every prediction that we do on this channel, it comes into key personnel, key people from each team that are going to probably get their team over the line. So for Spurs, I think it's a multitude of factors. I think mainly these are the three. Going off the performance in Europe against Atletico, it has to be Gray, Simmons, and Tell. Now, Simmons has to start. He put 2 goals. I know one of them was a penalty, but he played unbelievably well against Atletico Madrid. Archie Gray, with himself and Sarr, were bossing the midfield as well. They were doing amazing. So they need to be playing both in the middle of the park, and then on that left wing has to be Matisse Tell. He's been by far the most influential and impactful, I think, player since Tudor's come in. You might disagree with that, but in my opinion, it's clear to see that Tudor sees him, whether it's for his talent or it's because we're absolutely riddled with injuries. Some fans will say it's the injuries. I will say that it's actually because he's earned his place and that he's performing exceptionally well on that left wing. And again, Atletico Madrid was the game that he excelled at. Yes, did he do things wrong? Absolutely, he did, but he did many things right. And I think we need to see that Matisse Tell performance. We need to see the Simmons. We need to see Archie Gray. Obviously, it goes without saying, we need to see a better performance as well from Kingsley if he is to be selected to go on goal, because as we know, Vicario is now out because he's going for surgery with his hernia. So that's a big blow for us. But it's either a toss-up between Kingsley or Austin. I'll let you be the judge of who you would rather have in the middle of the goalpost for that game. So we've got some key personnel for Spurs. We need those players to be firing if we want to get anything from the game. On the flip side, then, the key personnel for Forest that we need to keep an eye on, it's just written in the stars that Morgan Gibbs-White will score against us. It is, with all the transfer fiasco that happened over the summer, with his failed move to Spurs, with Spurs allegedly, going behind the club's back and speaking to agents directly, Marinakis, and all that drama that was going on. It's a shoo-in that he will score against us. I have no doubt about it. He'll probably put in his best performance of the whole year against us, similar to what Eze did with Arsenal against us in the 2 derbies. where he hasn't really turned up since, but he turned up against us in that. So Gibbs White, and the other one has to be Anderson as well. You know, he's linked with huge moves away in the summer. Granted, if he puts in a good World Cup performance, I can see that absolutely happening. So he'll be interesting to see if those two in the middle of the park, maybe Sangari alongside Anderson, how they'll go up against, you know, kids really in Sarr and Gray. You know, so it'll be very interesting to see how that goes. Obviously, as well, I think one key battle as well that I'm actually going to be highlighting as well, I think, is Murillo against Richie. If Richie starts, I think that'll be a really good battle just to see how will Richie rile him up and see, because Murillo, we know he is quite a physical defender, how he'll go up against Richie with that. Next up, I suppose, my lineup, I'm actually going to leave it at there in terms of my lineup, because I'm going to do check out the quick video that I'll do after this. Hopefully it'll be up just in time before kickoff on my own prediction and my own predicted 11 that will start. So with that, then we're going to go dive straight in the main one that you're all here for, the predictions. It's going to be a tough game. Both sides need to win. With that need and that pressure to win, both sides could end up only drawing, as we've seen before. Do I think it'll be a draw? Absolutely not. I don't. I think Spurs are coming into it off the back end of such a huge game in midweek, and the performance against Liverpool, I can see this being third time's the charm and us getting the 3 points, and that's why I'm going to go Spurs 2-1. I also think that that will galvanise the players even more is the fan support. You might have seen already, there's already something like 10 or 15,000 already at the stadium outside, cheering on the players once they arrive in. They're probably there now at this stage. Because there's been some videos circulating about that. But so I think the fans are going to get behind the players, and they're going to absolutely be the 12th man and get us over the line and deliver us our first win in 12 Premier League games and get 3 points against Forest. Downside, if we don't get 3 points, fans are going to be uproar. There'll be more protest talk, more Tudor's not the right man, more players aren't the right fit for the club, players want out, players aren't trying, all that stuff that goes with it. But we're going to be focused on the positives. We're going to hope, we're going to pray that Spurs get the 3 points against Forest and hopefully kick on then before the internet and as the international break approaches. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. We've hit the 10k, as I said, or the 10k, I wish. We've hit the 10 subs last year, so now it's on the road to 100. We're going to try and get 100 maybe before summer, maybe at the end of summer. We'll see. So thanks very much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, like I said, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe, and I will see you all, hopefully, when Spurs win against Forest after with 3 points in the back pocket. Let's go. Come on, you Spurs.